Here with Southern Nash head football coach Brian Batchelor following the Firebirds' 58-39 win over Southeast Alamance. Coach, just what are some of your initial takeaways from tonight's victory?
Well, probably our biggest concern coming in is that we had 2 bye weeks, which we were thankful for because we were extremely banged up and had a lot of injuries. So that was good to get guys back healthy, get them back fresh. But then our concern was, how do you get rolling again and not be rusty? So we spent a lot of time working on that with the guys. We changed how we practiced. We changed our tempo. We just did a lot of things to try to shake them up each day, and luckily it worked out for us tonight, and we came out to a hot start.
It was a 12-10 game going into the second quarter, and then you guys scored 22 points there in the second quarter. Just what adjustments were made between the first and second quarters?
Well, your quarterback's really good, and probably the thing he's best at is just keeping plays alive. And it's hard to simulate that in practice when a scout team looks. So once our guys had a couple of drives to get used to that, they played much better, contained them. We were able to kind of shore up things on defense, and then our offense got rolling.
So moving into the next round, it sets up a rematch with conference foe Wilson Hunt next week. What are some things from that first matchup that you want to see improve going into the third round of the playoffs next week?
Some stupid penalties, situational stuff, defense. In big situations, we got to get off the field. They're a very talented, well-coached team. Explosive offense, really physical, fast defense. So we'll have our hands full, but we just got to clean up stuff that we felt like we left on the field, and learn from situations from that game, and know we're playing a good opponent.
So last question, Coach. 5 different offensive players found their way into the end zone tonight. So what does that say about how versatile that your offense is?
Well, that's kind of what we try to be about. We feel like if we have a game where one guy's got a whole lot more carries than another, we're probably not going to be that successful that game because something's off track somewhere else. So, when we can spread the ball around, get a lot of people touches, that also helps people motivate them to block and play for each other. So usually our better games are when we can spread the ball around like we did tonight, for sure.